Hello, and welcome to Barre Basics. This is our 1, 2, 3rd class. I'm really glad that you're joining me either live or coming back for a replay at a time that's good for you. I'm glad that you're taking some time to take care of you. So, music is wild today. Let's review our setup. We've got our support, got the mat. I've got my 2-pound weights. That's all we need today. Got some other equipment I'm going to show you at the end. Classes 4, 5, and 6. We're going to have an option to add a few additional things. But I think it's time to get started. So let's go ahead and stand up nice and tall. Hands to hips, knee lifts. So lift and lift. I'm so glad you're back again. Building your confidence, building your strength for barre classes. Nice job. All right, we're going to add a little twist today. So go ahead and bring your arms up. Call these genie arms. Okay, and now we're just going to go ahead and do a little twist. So you're just twisting to that side of the knees raising. So twist right and left, right and left. And again, as you're twisting, you're still thinking about standing nice and tall. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Oh, little obliques there. Go into those long lunges. Right leg back, right arm forward. Touch and back. Touch and back. Nice job. It is a scorcher here in Seattle today, 93. So you're going to see me really sweating. 2 more. 2 and 1. Take it back. Go ahead and sink down, making sure you're rolling that hip under. Maybe if you're feeling confident, adding that same right arm up and over. And bringing it down. Go ahead and step it back up together. Left leg back. Left arm forward. Long lunges. Here we go. Up and back. Up and back. Trying as much as we can to keep our body in the nice straight line. But it's hard. It's hard to know where your body is in space. Call it proprioception. Give me 4 and 3. Last 2 and 1. Go ahead and take it back to open that foot, hip flexor. You're going to tuck that pelvis under. Speaking of tucking and untucking, our week 3 tip is about spinal positioning. So tucking, extension, and flexion of the spine. The next video on the playlist, go check it out to make sure you have a nice, healthy spine. Okay, go ahead and bring it up. And it's lightweight time. Let's grab those light weights and let's get going. All right, you know we're starting with the front shoulder, as we always do. So go ahead and roll those shoulders up, down, and back. I want you to come up to shoulder level. I'm going to turn on profile, bend, extend, bend, extend. So they're just little bicep curls at shoulder level. Make sure those ears are not creeping up to the shoulders. Soften the knees, bend, extend. Nice job, extend. Curl for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, hold on, 3, 2, 1. Bring them both up to a 90, shoulders up and back. Now little pulse, little pulse, little pulse. Keep pulsing. Straight from the front. So I've got that nice parallel. The elbows are going to want to creep out, but you're not going to let them. Just press up, press up. Teeny tiny. Yes, we can. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, hold it in 3, 2, hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Give me a little roll. Woo, now for that middle shoulder. Inhale, exhale, arms come up. We're going to bend, extend, extend. So those arms are just at shoulder height, bending and extending. This is what I want your core to turn on. What do I mean by that? You can think about pulling belly button to spine or bracing that core like someone's going to punch you in the stomach. Because what happens when we do this bend extend? We kind of want to move with those weights, but I don't want you to. I want that core to be nice and steady. And so all we have to do is just bend, extend. You can do anything for 10, 9, yes you can, 8. You could always drop off those weights if you need to and just use your body weight. That is great. We've got 4, maybe, if you can read my shirt, you know counting is not my strength. Last one, hold it out. Stretch long for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down, release. Up, down, around the back with those shoulders. Woo, okay. Stay in that parallel hips distance. I want your arms to come into your waist. And I want you to open up your elbows a little bit. You're going to go out for 2, pull back for 2. Out and diagonal 2, pull back for 2. So we're just extending and bending. That's our theme of the day. Extend and bend. Well, for upper body, extend and bend. Again, nothing else is moving except for these arms. Thinking about pulling those weights through the pool, through water. So we're resisting that movement as we come out and squeezing that middle back. Out and in, out. 8 to tempo. Here we go. 8. To tempo just means single count. 6, pull. 5, and pull. 4, 3, 2, 1, and pull. Nice job. Bring it down. We are going to go into that back shoulder. I want you to go ahead and come into that V position. So from parallel, drawing those heels together, bending the knees, hinging forward at the hips. Arms are going to come down, roll them back up into their place. Inhale, exhale for that T. Bend, extend, woo! Bend, extend. I'm using shoes, and I'm going to feel out on this one. Extend, bend, extend. So I want you to think about keeping those arms in the same plane. So nothing is moving but those lower arms. Hold it up now, down and up. Woo! And up, down and up. Yes, we can. For 8 and 7. 6, drop off if you feel your neck. We've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. You can stay there. I'm just going to turn on profile. For our triceps, we've got that wonderful V position. A little bend in the knees. Little hinge forward. I want you to bring those elbows back. Bend, extend. So extend and bend. It's just a regular tricep kick back. And when we bring it all the way in, we get a little bit of extra bicep. And in. Extend and bend. So again, think about bracing that core. It's not time for a lazy set of abs right now. because otherwise you see people start to, I'm exaggerating of course, but to move rather than say, nope, I'm just gonna stay here and then extend. And maybe your triceps are feeling it. Then you drop those weights off. Here, I'll do it with you. So maybe I'm just here without those weights. I'm still thinking about that great range of motion. Back and in, back and in. Nice job. You've got 4. Hold in at 3, 2, 1, and hold. Stretch long. 8, 7, 6, 1 inch higher. 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms come down. Stand it up. Roll those shoulders up, down, or back. You just crush that lightweight section. Put those weights aside. Oh, it just moves so quickly. A little sip of water. All right. It's time for thigh work. Oh my goodness, so excited. So we've done some work in parallel with our great alignment like this. If you have knee problems or you're feeling a little sore today, I want you to stay here in parallel. You can always come back to parallel. We're going to do a variation of parallel we call zipping it up. So just bringing the insides of the feet to touch and the insides of the thighs to touch. But again, if this doesn't feel good on your knees or on your feet, you step back into your parallel. All right, in that zip up, we're just going to raise up onto releve, those high heels. Slide down the imaginary wall, down an inch, up an inch, down an inch, up an inch. So you might feel this shake a little differently. I know that I do. Up an inch, down and up, down and up. So giving those thighs, those inner thighs, a little hug. So you're not squeezing them together. We're going to add a ball or a block in some of our upcoming classes. But it's a little bit different balance. Woo! 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just stand up to the top and then move for a second. Inhale, exhale. Okay. I want you to slide down to your low point. I'm going to turn on profile just for fun. So here I am. I'm going to slide down that imaginary wall to your low point. Keep those heels up. Now we're just going to pulse up, pulse up, pulse up. Again, go check out my video about spinal alignment. You'll see that curve in my spine. I don't want you tucked under. Just want that nice natural curve. Up. Can you work a little lower? Come a little lower with me. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand it up. Shake it for a second. Woo, full range. 2 counts down, 2 counts up. Here we go. Down and down, up and up. Remember, and up. Keep going. Take it down and down. If you need to be here in true parallel, that feels better in your body, you do that. Down and down, up, or you zip it. Down and down. Hope you can see my legs shake. Down and down. Sliding down that imaginary wall. Ears over shoulders, hips over heels. Yes, you can. For 4. And up. Woo! 3. And up. Keep that chest up. When we zip, it's easy to lean forward. Stay nice and tall. Last one. And set it down. Give those legs a little shake for me. Woo! That was good. Okay, we're going to do a burner now in low V. We don't have to do anything complicated to get a good workout. So as a reminder, low V, our heels are together. Our legs are coming out, kind of in a 10 and a 2. And we want to look down and see a pizza slice. So a little bit wider V. So we're going to come up into releve, and I want you to think about putting on a kitten heel. So if you're wearing a kitten heel, that's a short heel. From here, we're going to go down, 2, 3, 4, and up, 2, 3, 4. Nice job. We're just sliding down this imaginary wall, and up, up, up. So your range of motion can be small. That's fine. Or you can start to make it a little bit bigger. Another way to maximize this move is to think about not coming all the way up out of the move. So you've always got a little bend in those knees. And then the sides are really turned on. Up, up. Ooh, yes, we can. Down and sweating buckets. And up, up, up. And we do different counts for these moves because it's going to work the muscles a little bit differently. 4 more. Yes, we can. Down, down. Woo. And up. And remember, if you need to reset, your body says, I need a break. You just come out of that move, and then you come back in stronger. I think 2 more. If not, read the shirt. And up, up, up. Okay, slide it down. You're going to hold. Slide it down and hold. Hold. 8, 7. Maybe take those hands off. 5, 4, 3, 2. And stand up. Oh, boy. That was tricky. Okay. Maybe a little side to side, a little hip to hip. We just have one more exercise for our thigh work. Woo, wide second. So we did wide second last week. So we're stepping out with those toes again out of the diagonal. And when we lower down, we have those knees above those ankles. All right, we're gonna go down for 2. So down and down, up and up. You can hold on to that support. My hands can come here. Up, up, down, and down, up, and up. I'm coming down that stretch in that inner thigh, squeezing the inner thigh. Stretch the inner thigh, squeeze the inner thigh. Nice job. Stretch. Squeeze the glutes all the way up. 2. And up. Wide second is closest to a plie. So if you come from ballet, that's what it kind of feels like. Okay, give me a shimmy. Give me a shimmy. Okay, we're gonna do another side of those. You have an option to keep your heels down. That's great. If that's where you are today, keep those heels down. If you want to take it up a level, I want you to walk those feet in a little bit and hop those heels into releve. Checking again your alignment to see that those knees are over the toes. This is why we need to pull in. Here we go. Down and down. Up and up, down and down, up. Now you're really warm. This is our last exercise for thighs. So when you challenge yourself, go a little bit lower. Maybe you can come all the way down, parallel with the ground. Take it down and up, down. Pop those heels high. If you're not feeling a high releve today, just put those heels down. That's okay. You can try next time. Down and up. Last 2. And up. You know we're going to hold this last one down. Hold. Let it shake. Let it change. Oh, can you see me shaking? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand it up. Set those heels down. Let's stretch out those quads. Whew, that was tough. Basics does not mean easy. Take that right hand to that right ankle. And again, if it's hard to reach your foot, feel free to grab a belt or a towel. You want to make sure you can let that leg come forward and then tuck that pelvis under, which is opening up, quad, and the hip flexor. Woo. And set that leg down, do the other side. So again, getting your balance. I do want to make sure that you're grabbing that foot with the same side as the leg, so not reaching across the body. So if you need to turn into support to make that happen, you do that. And again, listen to your body, honoring wherever it says stop, just stop. One more inhale and exhale. All right, go ahead and set that leg down. I'm gonna get a drink of water. Maybe you'd like to do the same. There's a reason I live in Seattle. It's not for the sun. It's for the rain. This is not my weather. All right, we are going to come into our seat work now. So we're gonna start with that right leg. I want you to come into a V position. Whew. I need to breathe. Inhale, exhale. So we're gonna take this leg back, and I just want you to start by lifting up, so lift. Just reminding ourselves of the seat work position. You keep lifting, I'm just gonna show you on profile. So I'm always doing is just changing my position, lift, lift. So again, bent knee on my standing leg, weight back over the heel, and then really tight through this working side. Glute is turned on, so you can put your hand on your booty if you're not sure it's working. Little lift, little lift, little lift. Nice job. Flex, press back, back, back. So hopefully you can see how tiny my movement is. Because if I start moving a lot, what's gonna happen? It's gonna push that move in most of us into the low back, especially when we flex the foot. Teeny tiny, very concentrated. Lift, little lift, everything squeeze. Here we go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold. Bend that leg in half and lift, lift, lift. So by flexing the foot, we're really turning that hamstring on. So this upper part of the back leg. And then we're also getting glute med involved in this. That one of the outer smaller glute muscles. Lift, lift. Yes, we can. Lift for 8, 7, 6, 5, hold in 4, 3, 2, point that foot, circle. Call these wraps. So I'm going around and around. I want to think as much as I can about not moving the rest of my body. So it's hard, it's super hard not to move this upper leg. That's what I want you to think about. That's that mind-body connection you hear me say. You could think about what you want to move and move it. Give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, squeezing it down. I'm going to do that series on the other side. Coming into that V position. That left leg is going to come back. And we're just going to lift, little lift. So I'm softening that right knee, bringing the weight back over the heel so I can lift my toes. And all that weight's in the heel. Doing the extra work on that standing side. Keep lifting. It's going to turn for you. Little lift, lift, lift. Nice job. Standing tall. And again, try not to arch our back. So making sure that pelvis is not too untucked. Again, check out my tip video on that pelvis positioning. Flex, flex and back, little back, little back. Woo! It's a lot of little things to think about. You're thinking about feeling it and that standing glute and hamstring. You're thinking about, I just soften my knee, softening that standing leg, weight over the heel. Here we go, 4, 3, hold on, 2, 1. Bend that leg in half and little lift, lift. Again, it's teeny tiny. We don't need big movements. This is Barre Basics. We're learning the fundamentals so that when you come to my intermediate classes, I can really kick your booty. And we'll lift for 8, 7, 6. Remember, in 5 more, we're going to point that toe and wrap around. My leg is shaking. Little wrap, little wrap. So tracing a decent sized circle, so think like a soccer ball or a basketball, a medium-sized sports ball, a Pilates ball. 6 and 5. 4, glute on fire. 3, 2, 1. Squeeze it down, squeeze it down. My standing leg is shaking. Is your standing leg shaking? That's working as intended. Okay, I want to just do a little hip to hip. So just sitting, hip to hip, knees are soft. Just getting a little release because now we're going to go into seesaw. So seesaw, we're going to be in parallel. We're in a turnout for the first one. Good B. Also buying myself time. I don't know if you know that I do that, but I definitely do. Okay, so turning into your support. We're going to have this right leg moving. This left leg, again, is going to be our base leg. So again, nice bent knee on that left leg. And remember with our seesaw, just like a seesaw on the playground, as one side goes down, the other side goes up. Here we go, so down and down, up and up. I really want you to have a soft knee on that standing side. Don't lock it out. It's really not necessary. So down and down, up and up. So this is a medium-sized range of motion. So you could be down and down, up and up. I trust you to listen to your body and figure out the range of motion that's good for you. Because if we're compromising on our form, the range of motion doesn't really matter anymore. And down, up. I want you to come down, 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 down to your low point, down an inch, up an inch. So down and up, down. An inch is really teeny tiny. So where should you be feeling this right now? Well, I want you pressing through that heel on the standing leg. So the outer leg, the glute, the hamstring, hip are firing on this left leg. On this right leg, everything's on fire. That glute is working. I'm using that quad to keep my legs straight. And the hamstring's on fire too. Just hold and press up, up, up. Again, I'm holding on to the support, but I can take my hands off because it's for balance. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Switch it out. Woo! Body hamstring today. Welcome. You'll thank me tomorrow. Okay, so now this right leg's our base. We're softening that knee. That left leg is coming back. We're squaring those hips into the support. Now we go down and down, up and up. So as you settle into this movement, just recheck our positioning. Make sure that thigh is pointed forward and that leg is not creeping out as it likes to do. And up, and make sure we have this knee soft and the weight back over the heel. And we check that just by lifting the toe. And then we really start to shake and up. You're doing great. Down and down. Again, if you need to reduce that range of motion, that's great. And up. Give me 4. And up. I hope you can see that my standing leg is shaking. And up. I never can tell with the black leggings how much y'all can see. And up. Last one. And up. Take it right back down. And now give me down an inch, up an inch. So that thigh bone down again for me. And we really want to think about straightening that leg as much as we can. So that's also, the working side, the moving side. It's possible that you're just not flexible in the back of your leg, so you can have a soft bend if you need to. But if not, I want you really to work on extending that leg, strengthening that quad, and hold. Little pulse, little pulse. This is our last piece. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, holding in 3, 2, hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Ah! Give me a side to side. Woo! That was tricky, tricky, tricky. Let's get our figure 4 stretch in. Oh my goodness, we deserve it. So right ankle to left knee. Sitting back like we're sitting in the chair again. Weight is all here. And I'm so glad I have this towel. Woo! I will tell you, I had a student say to me once in my class, I feel kind of bad that I don't sweat that much. Maybe I'm not working as hard as you. But I can tell you sweating is genetic, so I won the lottery on that one. But at least I know that I'm working. Okay, let's go ahead and switch it out. So this is a good point to check in with yourself, just to see how you're feeling. To say, okay, am I feeling really good? If so, as you come down for mat work, I want you to really, really give me your best. If it's a tough day, just listen for my modifications. You can always sit back in child's pose if you need a break. All of that's completely fine. All right, let's head down to the mat. I, of course, will bring my towel and the water. And we have a little bit of a different setup today because I have a few more exercises we still have to learn the mat. So we're going to come all the way down and start with Superman, or I guess we could say super person to be more gender inclusive. So coming all the way down onto the mat, I want you to take your legs and turn them out. So instead of having the top of the foot on the ground, we're going to turn out. And as we turn out, The blade edge of the foot, so the edge near the big toe, is now down. That's our turned out position. If your neck is bothering you today, you can go ahead and lift your upper body like this. But if you want a little more of a challenge, you can bring your arms into cactus arms with me, also called goalpost arms. So we're just going to do a basic up, up, down, down, and our super person today. You've done this before. You don't need to look at your screen. I want your nice neutral neck. All right, here we go. Up and up, down and down. Up, up, down, and down. Now in these ups and downs, you're just going up to your high point that feels good to you. Up, up, down, and down. Up, keep that turn out. Making sure the edge of the foot near the big toe is coming down each time you lay it down. Give me 2. We're going to hold it up on this next one. Up and hold. 8, 7, 1 inch higher. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now down and down. Bring those legs in. Press back into child's pose. Knees nice and wide. Toes together. Nice counteraction. And breathing, please. All right, bridge over up to our push-ups today. We're going to do my least favorite push-up variation, which means I need to do it more. So we're going to come with that same push-up form, nice wide stretched hands at the edge of the mat, rolling onto that fleshy part of the knee. I want you to inhale, exhale with me. I want you to come down to your midpoint, wherever that is. So here's mine. We're going to go down an inch, up an inch, down an inch, up an inch, down an inch, up an inch. So trying to lead with that chest. A lot of times we want to drop the head, but think lead with the chest. Down an inch, up an inch, down an inch, up an inch. 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit it back. Little mini rest and child's pose. Then we're going to do that again. And remember, go ahead, let's roll back up. Your midpoint might be different than my midpoint. That is A-okay. So up we come. Inhale, exhale, down to that midpoint. Now down, up, down, and up. So this is going to get a lot more relaxed. First, we're going to get back in here for 4 and 3. Last 2 and hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Little release. Remember, your midpoint might be different than my midpoint. Go ahead and roll it up. That is just fine. All right, we're going to come down into a side arm plank. So we're going to start with a modified side arm plank. So we're going to come down into your right forearm. Shoulder is going to be over your elbow. I like to make a fist. Some people like to lay their palm flat. It's all about what works for you. My knees are going to be stacked one on top of another. And I'm just going to have you lift up. And then we're just going to come under and lift. Under and lift. So a lot of times in side plank or T-stand or any of these, we just want to go right up to the feet. And that's okay. But really, and this is especially true for women, the thing that we need to work on is the shoulder and the upper body. Go ahead and give me 2 more. Last one. Hold. 8, 7. Squeeze that bottom hip up. Hip up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down. I'm going to swing it around. You can just roll over and go on the other side. So again, it's all about our setup. Having a nice strong base here with this forearm. The elbow is underneath the shoulder. My knees are going to stack on top of each other. And then I'll lift up. Arm comes up. Going to reach under and up. This is also a really nice chest opener after push-ups. And up. Under and up. And again, you're thinking about where you're lifting up from this bottom side. Under and up. 2 more. Take it under and up last time. Under and hold. Reach nice and high for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit it down on your booty. Okay, we're going to go into reverse push-ups. And this is not something we've done. So I want you to sit up nice and tall like we were prepping for curl. Your arms are going to come out behind. The thumbs are going to be pressing the same direction as your feet. And the palms, hopefully you can see, are perpendicular. So now we're just going to press down and up. So down, and up. So those elbows are going straight back. So press down and up, down and up. So a lot of times when we start reverse push-ups, we want to do all sorts of fun things with our torso and our legs. But all that's moving here is this little bend press that you can see. 4, 2, and 1. Nice job. All right, we're going to do one more set. You get the option to keep your booty down and just do that same down and up. If you want a little bit more challenge, I want you to go ahead, press your hands into the mat, lift the booty up, shift back, pop up your toes, and we go down and up, down and up. So hopefully you can see that shape of my body is locked. So if you feel yourself, like if your booty's going way around, then I want you to put your booty back down and just practice. This is a tricep exercise. Give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Sit it down, swing it around. Let's stretch that upper body. Bring that right shoulder around, roll it back into its place. And again, you can stay here, or a modification to get a deeper stretch is to come into eagle arms. So bending that other hand in half. That can be a really intense stretch, so if that's too much, just come back here. So reverse push-up, which we just did. Go ahead and bring this arm up. We're going to feel that now in the tricep. That's a trickier one. So if you have questions about reverse push-up or any of the exercises that we do in Barre Basics, send me a note, leave me a comment. Happy to do a tutorial or something to make sure that you're feeling it. I try to give you, it's the other side, cues to know where you're supposed to feel it in your body. But it's possible, and I've done this as a participant, I'll listen and I'll think that's not where I'm feeling it. So if you have questions, let me know. That's why I'm here. And again, you can do that eagle modification. And let's take that left arm all the way up, walking it down the back. And after that chest stretch, I'm going to come onto my knees. So sitting up nice and tall, rolling the shoulders up, down, around, and back, externally rotating, clasping those hands, and straightening as you're able. You're super tight in the chest. Again, you can hold that imaginary beach ball behind you. All right, it is time. And 2 more breaths for our core work. I'm very excited. And release. All right, we're going to come back into curl. Curl, the move everyone loves to hate, including yours truly, because it's such a good workout. So as a reminder for curl, we're sitting up nice and tall. Our feet are planted about hips with distance and parallel. I'm taking my 4 fingers, sliding them behind the crease of my knees. The thumb is wrapping up and around, and I've got my chicken arms. I'm going to start to curl down through the back, 1 vertebra at a time. And as I curl down, I'm going to walk my feet back with me. I know I'm far enough where my feet want to fly. And now we're just going to think up and over, up and over, up and over. So this isn't really, I'm going to let this arm go. So I'm thinking up and over, up and over. Woo. So that deep core is propelling me up and over, up and over. Yes. Woo. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it up, set it up, set it up, set it up, set it up. Okay, we're going to reset that and come right back down. If you like that security of holding onto your legs, so I want you to stay. So those fingers go in, thumb up and above, rolling down. As I roll down, I walk the feet back with me. You can stay here while we're feeling really strong today. Those arms can come up. Little lift, little lift. So I'm rolling up and over, up and over, up and over, up and over. I feel like my hands are doing up and over, up and over, up and over, up and over. Woo! Yes, we can. Yes, we can. And hold. 8, 7. Maybe roll down a little bit more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just kidding. Not funny, Sarah. Not funny. Nice job. Let's come all the way down for bridge. So rolling all the way down onto the back. Maybe swinging those knees side to side. His hands coming down close to your side, planting those legs, going up and up, down and down. So I'm pressing into all 4 points of the feet. My legs are in that nice parallel. And down, take it up. And again, nice long line of the body. I don't want you overextending. This is not yoga. Up and down. 2 more. Take it up. And down, last one. Up and down. Roll it down. Take that right leg for me. And put that right foot on the thigh of the left leg above the knee. Now we're going up, and down. Up, and down. Let's do it to tempo. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Nice job. 2 and 1. Roll it down. Let's put that right leg down. This is your last set. That left foot is on your right thigh. 2 counts up. Here we go. Up, down, and down. It's that same motion, same alignment. 8. Here we go. So 8 and 7. I meant to say single count. 6 and 5. Yes, you can for 4 and 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Roll all the way down. Drop those knees into the chest. And give me a little rock, side to side. Give you a little circle in each direction. Oh, you are amazing. Okay, I'm going to show you my favorite spine twist variation. It's from Pilates. We call it the book stretch. So go ahead and roll onto your side. I want you to bring your shins stacked towards the front of your mat. This underarm is going to be a little pillow. And this upper arm is just going to mirror it. So now we're just going to open the arms like a book up towards the ceiling. And then bring it closed again. Just opening the arms like a book. And just stopping wherever your spine says that's enough twist. Thank you. One more time. Opening like a book. And now extending that top arm all the way out. Your gaze can go up to the ceiling or can follow that arm. Inhale, exhale. Go ahead and close that book. And other side. I'll roll all the way around. So stacking those shins towards the front of your mat. It's okay if they don't align perfectly. Bottom arm's a little pillow. Top arm mirrors that. Here we go. Just open and close the book. Open and close. Spine mobility is so important. This time extending that arm all the way out. Opening, reaching nice and long. And if you're feeling tension, take your gaze up towards the ceiling. And go ahead and close that book. Press up to your seat. Let's come into that hip flex. Hip flex your hamstring. And as you do this, I'm going to talk about these lovely things that I brought with me today. So planting that right leg, having that knee above the ankle. So starting next week and for classes 4, 5, and 6, I'm going to start teaching with 2 of my favorite props as options to take it up a level. So this is my Pilates ball, also called a bender ball. It's a soft, squishy ball that's going to add some resistance for us. That's one option. If you don't have a squishy ball, you can also use a yoga block. Let's walk that back leg in and extend that top leg out, untucking the hips. So this is another option, yoga block. If it's possible you have neither of those items, that is still okay. For some of the exercises, you can use a big pillow. You can use a rolled up back towel that's going to stimulate that ball for some of them. And you can always do the exercises without. Let's go ahead and switch it up. So these are just options. Bring that left leg forward. Opening up that hip flexor to take your practice up a level and also get comfortable with the block and the ball, because they're both things that you'll see in a lot of different block classes. And now, walking that leg in and extending. And here I am, untucking my hips. My pelvis is coming back. Again, the next video on this playlist is my week 3 tip about alignment and spinal calm. So go and check it out. Keep your spine healthy. All right, we're going to finish in cobbler or straddle today. So sitting down in your booty, bringing the soles of those feet together, and here's how it's going to happen. Opening them like a book. And if you're still not feeling a good stretch in that inner and outer thigh, taking those legs out nice and wide. Think about pulling through. If you're looking for a little bit more this week, I have a really fun class coming on Wednesday. It is a 60-minute class, but the moves are all going to be very basic with lots of options. I'm doing cardio bar, so I'll alternate a minute of strength and a minute of cardio. All of the cardio moves have low or no impact options, as well as higher impact options. So if you want to see what bar hit kind of looks and feels like, come on Wednesday at this time slot. It's going to be a lot of fun. I think you saw me sweat a lot today. Wait until Wednesday. Go ahead and close your legs. Give them a little bit of help. Come back to your seat. Inhale up, reaching all the way up towards the ceiling. And now exhale, hands to heart center. You did it. You're halfway through Barre Basics. I know you're doing awesome. Send me your comments and questions. I always love to hear from y'all. And I hope to see you next week for week 4 of Barre Basics. Thanks, everyone. Have a good rest of your week. Bye.